Age. So that's me, Richard Hall, Business Development Manager at Greentech South. That's probably the last time I was wearing a suit. Can't say I miss it. You'll be pleased to know I'm not sitting in my pajamas today, also I have been previous to this. I'm going to run through the Low Carbon Solent project and tell you a little bit about the benefits. But just to let you know, Greentech South has been here for 5 years. We're part of the Future South partnership, which has been going for nearly 9 years now. So we're not new kids on the block. We've raised quite a bit of funding over the last few years through Clean Growth UK and various projects, one of which is the Low Carbon Solent one. Just to clarify, Low Carbon Solent, when we first started writing the bid for this, that was the key term to be used. Now it is, of course, net zero carbon by 2050. So we're all working towards that aim, as Gemma has just described to you. So what are the opportunities for businesses? We are running 3 of them: challenge-led workshops, postgraduate student projects, and the big one, research and development grants. I'll also run through 3 case studies with you because I believe that's far more relevant to the businesses that are on our webinar today. So challenge-led innovation workshops, what are they? What do they cover? As somebody who's run a business before, I was always bidding for tenders and looking for challenges to try and engage with large organizations, corporates, public sector, etc. They've all got their challenges. They need innovation to develop clean growth technologies, etc. So we're going to run a series of workshops. We will engage with industry and others to find out what their challenges are. And we expect some of them to be on this screen in front of you. So post-COVID, transport issues, can we use hydrogen? Where are the charge points going to go? How many people use bikes? Water, 30% of water is lost through the mains. All of these are big challenges that you can see there on your screen. So we'll run the workshops. We'll bring in academics who are experts in the market, in the technology, and in the opportunities. We'll bring together the SMEs, the businesses who have got the solutions, the technologies, and we'll work with them to either bid for more funding through people like Innovate UK or through ourselves to make sure that these challenges are met. They won't be starting until Q1 2021 because at the moment the university is just coming out of a lockdown and it's going to be a slow process to make sure everybody's safe. So that's work package 1. Work package 2 is postgraduate student projects, and on the right there you can see 3 students that we took on last year who've done an amazing job for Greentech South, so thoroughly recommend the students at the university, some real talent there. Why would you want to take on a postgraduate student project? Well, I've listed quite a few reasons there. If you're lacking in resources in certain areas, if you want a cost-effective way of tackling a problem in your organization, it also gives you access to some of the academics and the facilities at the university. We've also got funding in there for prototyping and to test any innovation that you may have. Also, we'll be at the cutting edge of what's happening in the industry, what's going on in research. So any new innovative ideas and the feedback that we've had from companies that have taken on student projects in the past has been very, very, very positive. The process is that you complete an expression of interest form, which you will find on the greentechsouth.com website. We then submit that to the academics and try and find the students that they recommend to do it. Advert goes out, projects start, and the project is completed. The great thing about this is that we have a team of innovation assistants at Greentech South who've just started with us, and they'll be working with you to take your projects through and make sure that they run smoothly and achieve what you're looking for. So that's work package 2, and the one that I think was most popular is obviously money. We have got funding up to £25,000 for a clean growth project. So anything that will take you closer to commercialization, if it actually takes you to full development and commercialization, even better. But really the money is there for you to buy in expertise from anywhere. Other universities are available, but there are also research houses, patent attorneys, test facilities, buying in software, etc. So anything really that can help a clean growth innovation get that much closer to market. And here are three examples that we've worked with. So first one is a company called Airhead, unusual name, but a memorable name. Their aim, their clean growth aim, was to make a much, much better face mask for cyclists. They work in London. There's been a clean air problem there, as there is in the city of Southampton, Portsmouth, etc. They wanted to make something that removed 99% of all known particulates. My colleague and I, Matt, saw them just before COVID started, so that's obviously had an effect on what they're trying to achieve, because there are benefits for that as well. They've done a lot of the research. They've actually designed the mask that you can see there in front of you. And what they wanted to do now is actually go to manufacture. So they need detailed design for manufacturing. They need to go through the processes, the marketing, how they reach that market, etc. So they presented to our panel a few weeks ago, did an excellent presentation. Matt had worked with them beforehand to make sure that they were hitting all the right spots. And they've been awarded, I think it's £25,000, 36% of their project cost to take this to market. And having also run a crowdfunding campaign, I expect to see this product on our streets very soon. So the clean growth aspect there is that hoping that we'll get more cyclists on the road, especially after COVID and we move into the new normal. The second one is slightly unusual, Scrubs Up. Again, another unusual name, but memorable for us. Their aim on the clean growth side was to replace liquid shower products, because many of those shower products use a lot of single-use plastic. They don't get composted or anything like that. They carry a lot of water, so they're heavy to transport, not particularly functional. So they've designed a carry case for solid shampoo bars, mainly attractive to men using gym, etc., etc. But I think this will be appealing to lots of people, because they've designed a really, really nice product. And when we presented them to the panel, again, they gave a good reasons for why it was clean growth, how it was innovative, etc. So they've done a lot of the research. They know the market, and they now need to get the tooling in place to actually go to manufacture. So on the R&D scale, they're now at the development stage. And the last one is a company that we've worked with for a number of years, Giga Turbines, based on the Isle of Wight, a great little company that have been engineering those small wind turbines that you see on the right of the picture. They're small, they go on boats, into campsites, camping, etc., etc. But because they've actually patented the technology using some clever design work, magnets, and very, very smart engineering work, they've actually come up with an almost silent turbine. So they've developed the small one. It's on sale. People are buying it. So they've actually gone to market with that, and they're actually making sales slowly but surely, because they've had lots of engineering challenges. But now what they want to do is scale up to a larger version, 1.15 meter version. And the claim at the moment is that 3 of those larger ones will power a house. So it can take you completely off the grid. Now, in order for that to be tested and validated, they're going to need to work with some of our academics, probably on one of the postgraduate projects to begin with, just to do the research and some of the testing. But hopefully, maybe in a year to 18 months, we will see this product, the larger scale one, actually on sale and in use. So great little Isle of Wight company. If you're interested, go and look at their website. Giga Turbines is where you need to look. So those are the three case studies I mentioned. Hopefully that's given you a flavour for what we're aiming to do with Low Carbon Solent. The most important message I can give you today is please go to Greentech South, become a member, fill in the expression of interest form if you want to go for a student project, fill in the business engagement form if you're just looking for general advice. The team are very, very good at arranging meetings, going through it with you, making absolutely sure that it is clean growth, it's innovative, what support that you need as a business, and we will then take you on this journey, hopefully through to a successful clean growth product.